Hey, Eric Ramke. What's up? Not much. Same old. Did I get a haircut? Yeah, I figured it's about time. Whenever it starts growing over my ears, that's when I usually get a haircut. Thanks. Hey, Redhorn. Not much mane, you know it? Yeah, when I was 18, I used to have really long hair, like uh, shoulder length, shoulder length long hair. You haven't seen a hairdresser in almost exactly 1 year because of quarantine, or is it just because you also have long hair? What? In 4? Do you guys like cut your own hair then, or you just like grow it out? Maybe have like a relative cut it for you. What do with the counters? I'm still not convinced these would be very good. That looks a bit better, I think, and so the big counters. I actually like long hair, except for the fact that it feels really heavy. Like it feels heavy, and it almost feels like it clouds your ability to think. I know that sounds really, really weird, but I feel like I can think more clearly with shorter hair. So I figured I might as well just get a haircut now and then. Yeah, also it's like high maintenance as well. I don't have time to do that kind of maintenance, you know. Like Valheim isn't gonna play itself. Just how it is. Nerd? What are you talking about? It's funny how nerd isn't even an insult these days anymore. It used to be. Man, the selection for ZBrush I don't know what's up with it. It's not as good as anymore. Not as accurate. You have a wife to brush your hair while you play? Oh man, I wish. The set looks freakishly amazing though. Thanks. Wow, Twitch chat censorship is amazingly bad. What happened? You like type in something that Twitch doesn't like, that they've deemed inappropriate. We gotta put the helmet into its own category so we can work on the gorget. Wait, is it already in its own category? Helmet, yeah. Wait, hold on, let me go folder up instead. There we go, there's the helmet, guys. You guys like that helmet? It's so small. Nah, we're not doing that. It has 0 encumbrance. It has like negative 5 points of encumbrance because it's floating. What is this supposed to be? Oh, that was going to be like I was gonna make some sort of like cloth cloth scarf thing. So something like this, I guess. Obviously, we're gonna change up the shape a bit, but how does that look? We'll have cloth there, and then we're having cloth there. We should probably have some cloth around the belt area as well. I mean, it makes sense, right? The farther something is away from the, it's kind of like an angle of attack thing, right? The farther that tiny helmet is away from the head, the more defensive it actually is, because when the object is farther away from your head, it actually covers more space. So if you have a tiny helmet floating far away from the top of your head, you can actually like lower your head like that, and you can actually block quite a lot just by doing that. Was this for arena or story? Arena. Intended for arena, possibly show up in story. We could do kind of like that small cape thing. I don't know. That we did on the early set. Like I got sneeze. Oh man. I don't know. Maybe I really want to have like capes or cloaks. Can you imagine like a cloak like this? Wouldn't that look amazing? Like do that. Oh yeah. Cloak time. Do something like that. I don't know. So cool. I mean, it's like it'd be so easy to make a cloak, but we can't do it. We can't do it, man. Sucks. I know, right? He'll be like a hero armor. Can't do here. Let's go hide the helmet again. Spy quarters. Let's do this instead. I mean, even Valheim has cloaks, and that's like they have less devs than us. Like, there's no excuse for Exanima to not have cloaks now. Like, there's 7 of us. Like, Valheim only had like 1 developer, and then they only recently upgraded to 4 or something. So that means wolf cloaks win. Even Valheim has cloaks. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Here's a question for you guys. Would you rather have procedural weapons or would you rather have cloaks? Coals. Alright, guys. 1 vote for coals. Personally, I would also choose weapons. But yeah, cloaks definitely come a close second. Why not procedural cloaks? Why not procedural cloaks? Why not cloaks with modular patterns? They can dye your cloak with different patterns. You guys know like the Diablo 3 banner system? Just have that for cloaks. That's what you gotta do. I want to make this less like a gorget, more like a scarf. Kind of need it. the gorget first, and then we'll put the scarf on. So let's work on this. You know what I don't like in a lot of games? A lot of games fail to make any neck armor or character armor. It's like everything else is kitted out in amazing like plate armor, and then there's like a wide gap where the neck is, and then you're like, okay, so what happens if you get hit in the neck? Right? What are you gonna do then? I guess you can just like lower your chin all the time like this. Have like a double chin going on. It's like you use the lower half of your helmet to cover your neck all the time. Go like this. That's one of the major gripes that I have with uh, popular pop culture armor. I mean, I get that maybe uh, you don't have neck armor for like technical reasons, like maybe the animation, like well, even then, it just means that your animation team sucks if you can't have neck armor. That's all. That's all that means. Based stuff. I think Guild Wars 2 is quite guilty of this. I remember spending at least like 2 or 3 hours just looking at the wikis for armor that actually has like neck armor incorporated into the cuirass. It is so difficult to find any armor that has like neck protection in Guild Wars 2. There's only like a couple, and you have to like choose from like 3 or 4 sets of armor that have neck protection and choose like the least worst looking one. Have I ever played Mordhau? No. Thoughts on animation and armor? I mean, at least they try, right? At least they, at least they try. They actually, well, they give a shit. They give a shit about the armor and weapons. You can tell. Hey, generic. I mean, it seems like they have at least someone in their art team who cares about uh, the function of armor. Hey, Vinny Vinny Vincy. Nice to catch the screen. Welcome. It feels like many artists that make armor overlook the elements that make up armor and only make something that looks like it instead of something that could be functional. Um, well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to turn this into like a trash other 3D artist stream, um, because like you're as a 3D modeler or artist, you aren't required to understand how like armor works. But if you're going to be making like a lot of armor and stuff for games, you want it to make it at least somewhat believable. That's uh, regardless of how it functions in real life, how armor functions. Um, regardless of that, like you still want to make it look believable because that's part of making armor look cool. Because armor is a combination of form and function. If there's no function, then it's not really armor, is it? Yeah, just like even a cursory 10-minute research on like Google Images or Pinterest, you'll find a ton of references. Like not it's not a hard thing to do at all. Like what I'm doing right now, like you can do this easy. There really is no excuse. It's like, you know how there's kind of like I've noticed like this sort of elitism around like 3D rendering and rendering human faces specifically and human anatomy. There's like so much focus and well, I did say elitism, but maybe not elitism, but aspirations towards making like the uh best renders and best models of the human body as possible in like the 3D sphere. Uh, but like armor and accessories, they are heavily neglected. These were always here. I just like hid them. I wasn't sure if I wanted large counters or small ones with rondels. You love the cuffs? Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to put the scales in areas that would make sense for scales. I'm not just placing scales where I think, oh yeah, it'd look cool there, you know? I'm trying to think of function as well. The counters will be leather as well, yes. It seems unusual to see bowls made of leather. Well, it's been done. I've actually seen there's actually like manuscripts with images of leather counters. And I think I've seen a couple of reproductions as well. Pretty, uh, if not faithful reproductions, like practical ones. So if you wet leather and then just like dry it in like a bowl form, like leather is surprisingly plastic. It'll keep its shape after you wet it and dry it. You kind of dislike the look of rondels. They just kind of stick out to you. Well, I mean, they're just there for now. I'm probably gonna change the shape into something else. Uh, Still very block out. Wait, what am I doing here? Let's get rid of that. Hide this. We don't need that. Duplicate this. Being distracted by talking on stream. Let's go delete this one. Uh, Hey Seth, have I ever done a texturing stream? Uh, if you mean like hand painted textures, yeah. Haven't really done any PBR stuff on stream. Also pretty cool how it seemed there is no actual boiling of leather involved, which is strange. Was there not? I actually haven't done a whole lot of research into boiled leather myself. Probably get going on that. Uh, Yeah, you can have multiple materials on a suit of armor. It was limited to 4 before, but Madoc has since alleviated that problem. Wait, press the wrong button. Z plugin equals sub. Honestly, the parts that should be plate and the following helmet are the following helmet top rattles and the joint plates. Well, there's actually been I've seen like a manuscript image of leather rondels before. So I guess leather rondels did exist. So I'm guessing you could actually have a full suit of armor made out of leather. But really, like leather armor in itself is kind of like fantasy armor, at least IMO. Full leather armor, kinky. Yep. Really puts really makes the dungeon of Exanima a bit more thematic. What is this? Yeah, it would be pretty expensive to make leather armor, wouldn't it? Unless you're like some sort of like hunter-gatherer, uh, just going off and hunting a lot. Even then, like how often are you going to bring back a sizable prey? I don't know. I mean, I can see in instances where like, you know how like in the colonial days of America, where they just slaughtered entire herds of buffalo and just left the meat and all the carcasses rotting on the field, and they just took the hides. I can see in like an instance like that, you could have a surplus of leather uh, to make leather armor. Otherwise, I'm not sure how that would be feasible. Yeah, exactly. The farmer would probably have no problem selling you hides. Just need to wait until it's ready for eating. Oh man. First yawn. Uh, Zeth, are you able to comment on how far along the art is for digital weapons? Um, I mean, it's coming along. Oh wow. I just keep yawning, man. What the heck? Uh, like, do all the weapons pretty much have most of the art done? I don't know about all of the weapons. Certainly there are a few. But we're not going to have like, the thing is we aren't going to have all of the procedural weapons at the same time. So like, one of the updates might bring the longsword and also maybe like warhammers or something like that. You aren't going to have like every single weapon category updated to procedural. Actually, I've never even signed an NDA for Exanima, but Maddock himself is pretty liberal on what he shares with procedural art. Like the procedural weapons, like Maddock's already spoiled everything there is to know, I would imagine. Yeah, that's kind of like that's Maddock for you. Oh man. Honestly, fixing that locked door on level 7 made me cry a little inside. What locked door? I don't I don't really play the game that much. I don't think I've actually even been to level 7. Ah. Whoa. Let's go first. Oh god, it smiles. What's up, Smiles? Smiles the taskmaster over here. Look at this guy. Just coming in, thinking he's thinking he's boss. Do the ghouls ignore skeletons? I don't know. um, oh god, what is with all the yawns? It's like yawn after yawn. I'm not even sleepy, I'm just yawning. Maybe it's like a barometric changes because I think I hear thunder outside. Or maybe it's the music I'm listening to. Jesus. Good change of the music. I don't know if we should have this here. Just experimenting with some different materials. Need some T-pose in here. Hide the cloth bit. I don't know if we should even have it. Sorry about that. Let's adjust the courgette. My shoulder parts look sweet. Thanks. Guys, I forgot to tell you, there's a bit of a spoiler, but this is actually going to be. You guys notice all the different colors here? All of these different colors correspond to different Teletubbies. So this armor is actually going to be made out of a lot of Teletubbies. You guys didn't notice? Like, look at all the colors. I think it's a bit mean to talk about the Teletubby lore that Carl listening in. It's alright, he can always catch the VOD. There we go. We'll have this will be the armor, guys. Just like have no chest plate. We'll just have like the moob sticking out. There you go. This it's all the rage, all the fashion. It's like the best fashion I can offer you guys. This is kind of like the World of Warcraft druid look. We're gonna go World of Warcraft druid, Malfurion style. Imagine having Path of Exile's labyrinth trails within Exanima. Oh, that'd be cool. Instead of Azara's voice lines, it'd be like Maddox's voice. He'll berate you for not using like good weapons, or he'll be like, to become less of a scrub, one must not be a scrub. That'll be like one of the quotes that he throws out. Oh man, I love Azara's character. It's like one of the coolest parts of Path of Exile, like Labyrinth. Oh man, what an awesome part of the game. Ascension is definitely one of the highlights of leveling, I think. Even though like most people just like breeze through it and just speed past all the traps and stuff just to get those points, I still think it's like one of the best parts of the game. To learn the game, you must get good. A game master holds two blades. ZBrush in one hand, Moto in the other. Good shit. He lectures you so bad. He's like a lecturing. He's a lecturing little snot, isn't he? You can only enter the giant butthole in the sewers wearing the nipple leather armor. Yep. I feel like I raised up the shoulders a bit too much. Let's go back into T-pose. The butt is an exit, but can also be made an entrance. You guys are so bad. Seems like a normal Seth stream to me. I don't know. Ever since I've gotten the mic, well, not the mic. Ever since I've gotten the webcam, I've become more self-conscious. So I've tried, I've tried to do less of those jokes. I feel safer making sex jokes without a webcam. Not enough codpiece talk. There should be a codpiece, right? There should be. Well, this one doesn't really have a whole lot of room to like have a proper view of the codpiece. But I'm sure we can throw in like a leather codpiece somewhere. Look at Zeth, even his cheeks are all greasy. No, they aren't. What? What troll juice? What? Hey, going to sleep? Oh, look at that beautiful side view. I don't know. I just said to the barber, like shorter. I want my hairstyle but shorter. And they're like, all right. But yeah, they did do a pretty good job, didn't they? They went in with like a straight razor and everything. Did some really nice handiwork with a straight razor. It's the skincare, all right? It's the skincare and the light from my lamp here reflecting off my my smooth skin. Because my wife she works as a salesperson at Sephora, all right? Just brings home all the skincare and makeup and stuff. I didn't realize it was a style. It's not really a style, is it? It's just I just want my hair but shorter. Man, now I'm self-conscious about how reflective my face is. You guys did this to me. It's all your fault. I gotta put like a non-shine face filter on my webcam now. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just I should become one of those streamers, but instead of my face, I have like a 3D avatar. I can just have like a chibi 3D model of myself, and just have like some facial recognition that projects the 3D model's face onto the stream. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'll be like that. Why myself? Well, I suppose I could go for like I could like, I don't know, I could be like a Avatar, Last Airbender. Yeah, I can be a VTuber. That's it. That's it. I'll be a VTuber. Then you guys, I could just like, I mean, I could like not even wash my face or shave or anything. You guys wouldn't know the difference. I could have like snot dripping from my nose, and yeah, it'd be all chill. I could maybe, yeah, I could be my Valheim character. I could be Darren. I'll ask Maddock for like Darren's character model. So many possibilities. The future is now, guys. I'll just be a VTuber. What all the cool kids are doing these days. My wife's trying to turn me into one of her Korean supermodels. Yeah, on like one of those past streams that I showed, sent you guys the links of the Instagrams. Yeah. Oh no, Jasa, here it comes. Oh god. Yeah, going in one of those Korean K-pop bands. The gloves in their own category? Their own file? I don't think they are. Yeah, they aren't. Oh god. The new sensation in Korea, the Bear Boys. What have you done, guys? What have you done? Oh man. Wait, why is there like two of this? I don't think we need this. I want these 2 bits here. Alright. Gloves are in their own folder. Go hide the straps for now, just so get in the whoops. Group that. Accidentally sliced the back. Can you guys imagine if Maddox joined the boy band? It'd be like the Beatles. Instead of like Beatlemania, it'll be Bear Boy Mania. If we did that, don't know. I feel like there should be some separation between the scales on the shoulders, the pauldrons, and the scales on the back. So we need like this thing here, and then maybe extend it down. Let's do it. We haven't actually had some cloak armor in a while. Well, KP armor. Is it me, or is this might be one of the most distinguishable and stylish armors of the game? Really? Alongside the Proctor armor. You guys haven't even had the Proctor armor yet. But that also might just be because I've gotten better as a 3D artist. But I'm glad it sounds like you guys like this, so we'll keep doing this. Hopefully we get a metal set of scale. Yeah, that'll be cool. I would like a metal scale armor. It's so iconic, right? Like dragon armor. Oh yeah. God. I swear I don't have boogers. It's just like, I don't know, just like a stray bit of dust comes by and tickles my nose. Which is weird because we have an air purifier in our house. Asmodeus is Zeth's wife. Oh, what? Nah. My wife actually joined the stream once. Her name is like some sort of like a very very high and mighty sounding elvish name. Forgot what it was. She doesn't use Twitch very often. She's not very much of a gamer. Sexy Elf 23 now. Now that would be me in World of Warcraft trying to get pimping my character out for gold. Oh god. I actually think it was Carl Warrior. No. No, dude. We aren't doing that. The low blow. Low blow. Let's not talk about Carl Warrior when he isn't here. It's not very nice to talk about other people behind their backs. Unless it's good things. But I suppose if we are, I don't know, you can interpret this different ways. If this is like a good thing or a bad thing that Carl Warrior would be my wife. Christ. Where'd the pauldrons go? Pauldrons. Where are you? Yeah. Exanima is the last game my wife will ever play. Like she barely plays. What's that game? Animal Crossing. She barely even plays Animal Crossing. What about your girlfriend? Oh, you know that girlfriend I have on the side? Yeah. That one. That's the one. Just introduce her to Doom. Yeah, maybe she's just bored of Animal Crossing. Maybe she wants something more engaging. Animal Crossing just doesn't have enough blood or guts or randomized Diablo style loot. You gotta have all the three, all the above to have a good game. Needs more Teletubbies too. Animal Crossing doesn't have nearly enough Teletubbies. What I gotta do is introduce her to Exanima PvP. Like once we have multiplayer going, I just gotta introduce her to Exanima PvP. And then yeah. As long as it doesn't scar her for life, I think it'd be fine. Ah man. I should just use masks. Why am I not using masks? Nice skirt. Yeah. Is that a skirt, or are you just happy to see me? A skirt is just a cloak for the hips. Yeah, exactly. The amount a little bit of cloth changes the entire feel of the thing is still new to me. Yeah. It's because it affects the silhouette, right? I'm actually doing some serious silhouette work here. It might seem like just a small bit of cloth, but it totally changes the silhouette into something else. Let's go see with the helmet on. There we go. Still needs a bit of tweaking, make it look nice. For instance, this bit is poking through a bit much. At the same time, it's going to poke through to the... I think it just needs some more polys, actually. Also, this will be like a darker red color. It's not going to be like this, this salmon pink. I want to adjust the shoulder blades a bit. Still need something. Maybe this area is a bit too long or something. I don't want to make it look like a bib. There we go. That's better. Less bib-like. It's a bit too long as well. change it to a different material just a bit better. There we go. Yeah, right. Legions of Undead. Legions of Undead wearing anything would be badass. Even if they're all like wearing BDSM gear. Yeah, it's leather though. I mean, that's not to say that Mana he could just like be like, oh yeah, the scales are now metal. He could do that. I mean, I did model them to be like leather, but materials and textures, they can change a lot, man. They can change the appearance of a model drastically. Thought my wife was sneaking up on me again. Thought I heard something. Rusty. Shoot, there's some extra people who joined. J Crew 3D, welcome. Rusty, welcome. Will you still read topo to get less polys? Yeah. Retopo is always just part of the process, part of the pipeline. By the way, Zeth, will we get backpacks or at least be able to hang pouches from our belts and such? I brought the idea up to Medoc, so I don't know. It's not really something we're working on right now, but yeah, it would be pretty cool to see. I know I'm gonna have them in my own game, so hopefully we see them somewhere. So there is hope. Yep. I mean, he didn't say no. Armor needs to be functional. Don't forget the poop/pleasure flap. Is that what they call you? Where you come from? The poop/pleasure flap. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I tried to think of something witty and then I just went all out. Oh god. Reporting the stream for animal abuse. Oh man, well, I guess I deserve it. Right? My wife's doing the laundry. It's a beautiful sight to behold. Ignored. Got the cold shoulder. Ah, I bet if I stopped being such an asshole, uh, life would be easier. Uh, dude, so I decided to check out your stream, but generally I don't use Twitch. And turns out my account was comprised and followed fucking billions of randoms. Oh my god, that's crazy. Is that what scammers do these days? That's nuts. Glad you got your account back. We're kind of wondering what happened to you actually. You stopped showing up to the streams, but I mean, it makes sense. I was doing a bunch of retopo at the time. Like, I wouldn't show up for that. I'd tune out after watching me do retopo for the 7th, 10th video in a row. Okay, I think we are good here. Man, Smiles, I did not need to know that. That's disgusting. This armor keeps looking more and more fancy. Yep. I'm worried it's a bit too fancy. Like, Maddox asked for low tier gear. I mean, this is like leather armor. I guess it's kind of like lower tier, low protection gear. It's also like nice leather armor. I might have to make another leather armor that's shit tier. Yeah, just like rub poop all over it. Really rub it in the cracks and in the joints everywhere. What's going on? ZBrush freezed. Hopefully we don't get a crash. That would suck. All that T-pose data. Don't want to lose that. Shut up, Smiles. My face isn't oily, alright? It's just shiny. Wow, this is taking a while. What's going on with T-pose? We're gonna be patient and wait. Sometimes it just takes a while. There we go. Extracting subtools. I'm gonna save it after this. It's a bit risky. kind of belt should we have for this guy? I think we're gonna work on the belt next. Or maybe the arms. The arms are kind of iffy right now. They aren't very. They aren't where I want them to be. Let's go do the arms first. The belt can wait. Let's save this. Your account maybe was used as a followers boost. Ever lost access to my account? Your account just started streaming boring shit. Yep. Yeah. Retopo is no fun. That's crazy. We're gonna do something cool with the belt. We're gonna do some cool stuff with the belt. Let's go hide the pauldrons and stuff like. Hide that. This could be part of the pauldrons, I guess. Maybe. Wouldn't it be cool to have like a modular cape on your pauldrons? They can just like swap that out with any armor you want. The cape reminds me of the golem level armor. Yeah, I want to make it like that, but also not like that. Gotta be careful to not make the same thing twice, you know? Especially in like story mode and arena. Hey Pete, what up? Making some armor. How's it going, man? Are you going to stream some games after, or can I leave? I mean, I guess I can go play a bit of Valheim. You wanna see that? I was gonna do some game dev. Maybe I'll stream a couple minutes of Valheim. Okay, I'm out. Oh my god. What, you guys don't like Valheim art, Rampke? All right, later, dude. Have a good one. Do I ever sculpt in Dynamesh? Yeah, I do. If you look at my creature sculpts, you'll see me do Dynamesh. But I don't usually do Dynamesh with armor. It's too messy, I find. Uh, like with armor, I want a bit more precision. I want better topology flows. Dynamesh is like the closest you can get to painting in 3D, I think. You know what this stuff can be? This could be let's go change this to cloth, because I did say I want more cloth material in this armor. Or this could be like some sort of like cloth covering. Let's see how this turns out. It could look quite good, I think. We'll do that. This is a bit much here. Reduce the amount of cloth. Could try to do something like that much. Why I like select loops instead. It's just much more accurate. Okay. On perspective mode, well, how about let's go see what this looks like with the pauldrons. We're gonna have something like that. Of course, we'll wrinkle up the cloth bits a bit. That could be cloth here. I don't know why you'd have cloth here, but we're just testing stuff out. Yo, Seth, are you trying ray tracing or something? Why can't I see reflection of the screen on your face? Uh, what the fuck? Really? I'm not well oiled. This is just how my face is, alright? My skin is dry. You guys keep roasting me about my face. So self-conscious, dude. I don't know if I like this. We'll keep at it. See how it goes. Maybe we'll turn this into like tacits or something instead of actual like cloth panels. So if we do this, that's some like tattered cloth or something. What's this? I got messages. Also, how's my wife? Is she over her title yet? I guess. She's doing good. She likes spending my money. There's that. Okay, we're doing good. God. There's too much red on the forearms. We gotta get rid of that and just kind of like painting with geometry now. Red there. Too much red up here. Like this might work. Still too much red. Why don't we just got rid of the red on the forearms here? Okay, that's better. Here, I don't know. Go get a job, you lazy fucks. It's all my money. All mine. Uh, yeah, that's true. Maybe some cloth here. Let's try that out. Where the forearm. Oh my god. Here it is. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do that. Alright guys, we're at the 2 hour mark. Do you guys want to see game dev, or do you guys want to see me play Valheim for a little while? I'm up for either. Lovely ribbons. You. Can you see more ribbons? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. How about we'll do like a couple minutes of Valheim and then we'll get into some game dev if I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit sleepy today. We'll just do a bit of Valheim. Alright, this is saved. It's over. By the way, uh, for those who play Valheim, has anyone gotten the bug where your cursor disappears when you're running it with Vulkan? I ran into that earlier today. Oh shoot. Let me go stop recording for this one and then start recording again.